On Friday, 26-year-old Turkish-American peace activist Ayşenur Ezge was shot in the head by Israeli forces after protesting illegal settlement expansion in occupied Beta. This comes just weeks after Israeli forces shot another American activist, Amadou Sisson, at previous protests near Beta. Despite witnesses saying the shot was taken to kill, the U.S. State Department said they are gathering more information about her death.
We deplore this tragic loss. Now, the most important thing to do is to gather the facts, and that's exactly what we're in the process of doing. And we are intensely focused on getting those facts. And any actions that we take are driven by the facts. So first things first, let's find out exactly what happened. We have more info, we'll share it, make it available, and as necessary, we'll act on it.
But if past cases can tell us anything, the wait for answers may be long and unsuccessful. After the death of Israeli-American captive Hersh Goldberg Polin in Gaza last week, the U.S. State Department claimed to prioritize bringing to justice those responsible for the death of American citizens. But how true is this? After the killing of 23-year-old American activist Rachel Corrie by an Israeli bulldozer in 2003, the U.S. left the investigation to an Israeli court, which dismissed the case and forced her family to pay full legal costs. Shireen Abu Akleh, a Palestinian-American Al Jazeera presenter, was shot in the neck by an Israeli sniper in 2022. CNN, Washington Post, and the New York Times investigations all indicated Israeli responsibility. The US called her killing the result of tragic circumstances and ended the inquiry. But Rachel and Shireen are only two of many American citizens killed by Israeli forces without justice. The US also chose not to sanction the Israeli army unit responsible for the death of 78-year-old Omar Assad in custody. Soldiers blindfolded, bound, and gagged Omar before leaving him unresponsive outside without medical care, triggering a stress-induced heart attack. The troops were cleared of all charges. The families of several other Palestinian Americans, often teenagers shot in the head by Israeli forces in the occupied West Bank, are still waiting for answers. Israeli authorities typically claim the victims, some as young as 14, had attacked them, and the US requests no further information. These cases have much in common. Most victims appear to have been deliberately killed, the soldiers were never charged, and their families seemingly forgotten by the US government. The chances of justice are slim. Israeli soldiers are prosecuted for offenses against Palestinians in less than 1% of cases, according to Israeli rights group Yesh Din. While families wait for answers that may never come, people have increasingly asked, are the deaths of all American citizens treated the same? Or are some citizens more equal than others?